I don't know if this paint is water soluble. I think it is. I forgot to shake it too. This video is not for Neil Patel. Do not share it with Neil Patel. Do not let him know that it's out there. Do not email it to him. Neil Patel is not allowed to watch this video. So if you're Neil Patel, stop right now. I bet you've put a lot of thought into who your customer is. But I have a question for you. Who is not your customer? You see, the artist who sent me this amazing paint raised over $620,000, not by creating customer personas or profiles or ideal target customers, but just answering one simple question. Who is not your customer? See, this paint is by a guy named Stuart Semple. And he's an artist who loves to mix his own colors, fantastic colors like Lit, which is a glow-in-the-dark pigment that is pretty awesome, or the silveriest silver, or this color-changing paint he calls Rainbow Liquid. Now, a few years ago, Stuart heard about a brand new color called Vanta Black. Ooh.
Vanta Black is the definition of darkness.
You see, Vanta Black was a pigment developed by a bunch of scientists, and it used nanotechnology to create a black, so black that it absorbed 98% of all visible light. That is so black. Well, you see, Stuart wanted to get his hands on this stuff, to try it out for himself, if you will. And this is where he hit a major roadblock. You see, the company who had created Vanta Black had already signed an exclusive deal with a famous artist, a guy named Anish Kapoor. You actually probably know who Anish Kapoor is. Well, maybe you know his work. If you've ever seen The Bean in Chicago, which is actually called Cloudgate, then you know Anish Kapoor's work. Anyway, Anish Kapoor was the only one in the world who was allowed to use Vanta Black. Well, this really upset Stuart, so he decided to strike back by taking one of his own, very own, favorite colors that he'd invented, and he announced this.
This is the world's pinkest pink paint. I'm on a mission to share this with everyone I possibly can around the world except Anish Kapoor. I really don't want him to get his hands on this. Let me tell you why. I think Anish is a bit of a rotter, really, because...
And artists from around the world responded. The response was so overwhelming that Stuart went back to his color lab and started to concoct a black that was even blacker than Vanta Black. He called it the blackest black in the world. And with the support of like-minded artists who actually believe that no one should ever own a color exclusively, Stuart raised over $620,000 on a Kickstarter for Black 3.0. Today, anyone, even I, can buy Black 3.0. Anyone can buy it except for one person. You see, when you go to Stuart Temple's Culture Hustle website and you add Black 3.0 to your shopping cart, you must agree to the following terms and conditions. By adding this product to your cart, you confirm that you are not Anish Kapoor. You are in no way affiliated to Anish Kapoor. You are not purchasing this item on behalf of Anish Kapoor or an associate of Anish Kapoor. To the best of your knowledge, information, and belief, this material will not make its way into the hands of Anish Kapoor. That's hilarious. Ironically, it's Stuart's clear and simple understanding of who his customer is not that has united artists around the world. And that one simple, clear idea has turned Culture Hustle, Stuart's little brand of paint right here, into one of the world's fastest growing art materials brands. So who is not your customer? Maybe we spend so much time crafting personas for our personas that they've just become meaningless. Maybe it's time we focus on who should not be buying our stuff. By the way, while this dries, Stuart has identified another person who should not buy his product. It's a large telecom company who happens to love the color pink. So if you want to buy his paint called Pink TM, you need to agree to the following terms. By adding this product to your cart, you confirm that you are in no way affiliated to T-Mobile. You are not purchasing this item on behalf of an associate of T-Mobile, and you do not hold a telephone contract from T-Mobile. To the best of your knowledge, information, and belief, this paint will not make its way into the hands of anyone associated with T-Mobile. You see, I couldn't buy pink TM for two reasons. One, I'm a T-Mobile customer and I would have violated those terms of agreement. And two, it is sold out. Yep, he's done it again with the pinkiest pink. Pink TM. You see, no one owns the color pink. Who is not your customer? Here it is, my friends. Ready? After drying all night, the blackest black. Deep black. Unbelievable. It is so black, it absorbs so much light, 99.6% of all visible light, that even when you have a ball on it, it absorbs all the light and the 3D ball disappears into deep black. I don't know why that seems so evil. It just disappears.